You guys, we are taking a serious throwback today. We're diving back into Riverdale because let's be honest, this show has been making headlines all over again, from shocking things KJ Apa has revealed to the jaw-dropping comments Madelaine just dropped on Call Her Daddy. We're going to unpack what's been exposed about what really went down behind the scenes of this show, and also take a look at what's happening with this cast right now. When Riverdale first hit the screens, it looked like just another teen drama with a darker twist, inspired by the Archie comics. But what the audience didn't see behind the flashing neon lights and those over-the-top storylines was pure chaos simmering off camera. Over time, the cast began breaking their silence, calling out unfair pay gaps, dragging the bizarre scripts, opening up about how much the show drained their mental health, and even clapping back at rumors of on-set hookups. Now that the series is years behind them, more truth keeps spilling out as the stars move on with new projects. And like it or not, the past keeps creeping back up. Just recently, Madelaine P had to shut down the rumors swirling after KJ Apa suggested that the Riverdale cast was hooking up left and right.
Can I set the record straight about something on Riverdale, actually?
Yeah.
Love to do this on air.
Please.
Okay. Recently, an article came out saying that we all together on the show. I did not touch a single person on that show with a 10-foot pole. May I just repeat that one more time? I did not fuck a single person on Riverdale. I never touched them. That's what happened. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Wait, did people think you fucked the girls or people on set?
It was just like this article that came out that was like, we all fuck all the time. And I was like, hey, no, I did not fuck you. I don't claim that at all.
You weren't into anyone on set?
No. I don't mix business and pleasure like that. I've never hooked up with a co-star.
On Call Her Daddy, Madelaine set the record straight, joking that she did not touch a single person on that set with a 10-foot pole. She made it crystal clear. Her personal life and professional life never crossed paths. Her words were a direct clapback to KJ's hints, which he dropped during a press tour for his new movie alongside Maline Klein. Since both of them came from hit young adult shows, they were naturally asked to reflect on their past projects. Talking about Riverdale, KJ admitted, yeah, there's a lot of drama that comes with shows like that. Not even in a gossipy way. It's just part of the environment, part of the deal.
Do you think you'll ever rewatch it?
No.
What about when you have a daughter or a son?
I'm not letting her watch that. Actually, no, I will. I'm just kidding.
What was the worst Riverdale plot line you ever had to act out?
Where do I begin?
Okay. give me a strong one.
Okay. Okay. So, it's like there's so many going through my head I can't decide. I had to act with my brother's dead corpse in a wheelchair for an entire season. Mind you, he died 4 years prior. His corpse should have absolutely rotted. But I was like basically losing my mind and speaking to a corpse for an entire season. I would wake up and be like, JJ, do you want your tea?
See, I definitely watched the first couple seasons, and then when it was getting really crazy, I was
probably around that time.
Yeah. That's probably that's exactly.
Can I change my answer? My actual answer is this is my Roman Empire. Okay, when I became a witch on that show, Roberto. Is this my camera? Roberto, when I became a witch on that show, there was one thing I told you. I said, I never want to see lasers coming out of my hands, okay? What did he do in the season finale of season 6? I'm like Scarlet Witching up in the air, singing and crying with lasers shooting out of my hands at a comet. At a comet that ends up wiping out all of Riverdale, which is why we're in the 50s in season 7.
Klein agreed, saying the young casts can't help but grow close on teen TV shows. It's like a family. She told Entertainment Weekly, you spend so much time together. It becomes the family you never asked for. Appa chimed in, making Klein laugh, saying, it's true. It's true in a beautiful way. She corrected him. You can't really ask for family. That's the point. But yes, it does feel like family. And of course, when you're around people that much, you love them. Then Appa interrupted with the line that shook everyone. You hook up with them. People hook up with each other. Entertainment Weekly quickly pointed out that Appa himself has never been romantically linked to any of his Riverdale co-stars. But still, during the interview, he doubled down again and again on how co-stars on teen TV almost always hook up. And naturally, fans went wild. Oh my gosh, does this mean everyone on Riverdale was hooking up? Who was with who? What was going on behind the scenes? But according to Madelaine, it definitely wasn't her. On Call Her Daddy, she also tore into the show's wild storylines, which the internet has dragged for years as being completely unrealistic. The cast has admitted this before. Back in 2023, during an interview, they even called themselves out as kind of a joke. Reinhardt said, it's important to admit that our show is made fun of a lot. People see random clips out of context and are like, wait, I thought this was about teenagers? Honestly, so did we in season 1. But it hasn't been easy to feel like the butt of a joke. We're passionate actors. And when the absurdity of the show itself became the punchline, storyline, it was hard. Cami Mendes defended the show, though, arguing that the absurdity was no worse than what we see in Marvel movies. She said, "Superhero films rule the box office right now, and they're the most absurd stories imaginable. You've got a talking raccoon fighting aliens in space. No one says, this doesn't make sense." Riverdale was a comic book, too. It's meant to be fun, fictional, and weird. If you just want a simple teen drama, there are plenty of those out there. Cole Sprouse agreed, but bluntly added, if that's what you're looking for, then go watch Euphoria. Still, he admitted that near the end of the series, the quality of episodes felt like rolling dice. You never knew how the audience would react. Casey Cott, who played Kevin Keller, revealed that sometimes scripts were given just a day or two before filming. Sometimes even worse. They'd get last-minute notes by email, with almost zero context. Cami recalled having to perform a full musical number without even knowing the storyline behind it, and Madelaine shared her frustration at the lack of rehearsal time or proper conversations with directors. The cast described the whole production as non-stop chaos, leaving them to constantly wing it on set. And honestly, it's not surprising. CW shows have had a reputation for this. The Vampire Diaries cast also spoke out about similar struggles. On top of that, there were pay inequality issues. Nina Dobrev revealed she wasn't paid equally to Ian Somerhalder and Paul Wesley. And in 2020, Vanessa Morgan from Riverdale also blasted the pay gap. She tweeted, "I'm not staying quiet anymore. Tired of how Black people are portrayed in media, always as thugs, dangerous, angry, or scary."
Welcome to my world, and I am here to expose my secret discovery, hole in the wall. Chipotle! Everyone looks sexy. Sexiest pose ever. Doing a great job.
Tired of being the sidekick, one-dimensional characters to white leads. Tired of being in ads for diversity, but not actually present in the show. It starts with the media, and I'm done being silent. This echoed what Kat wrote about her role in the Vampire Diaries. And even Bernadette Beck later hinted that her Riverdale character felt like it only existed to tick a diversity box, not as a real developed role. Now that Riverdale is over, the cast seems determined to bury the show's messy legacy and reinvent themselves. Many are stepping into daring, creative roles, trying to leave that Riverdale stamp behind forever. But no one's flipping the script quite like KJ Apa right now. Recently, a bizarre TikTok account called Mr. Fantasy went viral. The videos featured a guy in a wig, a fake British accent, and a totally wild persona. Fans immediately pieced it together. This had to be KJ Apa. The tattoos matched. The vibe matched. It looked exactly like him. And Mr. Fantasy, he already has a song out. It's skyrocketed straight to the top of Spotify's viral charts. Some people think he's doing this just to launch music under a new persona. Others suspect it's for an upcoming movie role. Whatever it is, people are eating it up. He's even partnered with Chipotle as Mr. Fantasy. So yeah, KJ Apa is definitely in his post-Riverdale bag right now. Looking back, Riverdale wasn't just a wild teen soap with a cult following and endless memes. It was a machine, one that pushed its cast to the edge, but also gave them massive career opportunities. And here we are, years later, still talking about it. Because as crazy as those storylines were, they stuck. They became unforgettable. So I want to know, what do you guys think about how the cast has been reflecting on the show? What do you think of Maligne's clapback to KJ Apa? And honestly, what's your take on Mr. Fantasy? Drop your thoughts below. Did you watch Riverdale? Let me know in the comments. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.